Jordan, I mentioned earlier the great Martin Feldstein of Harvard, who noticed that when you get weak euro like 1985 or 2001, you get a stochastic response. It goes down, it's weak, and it turns around. Does this have the same feeling that when we find euro weak bottom, we'll turn around and come right back?
Tom, you're kind of on the money there about the non-linearity of the euro moves. This morning, I can explain why it's moved, but it's been non-linear. It's been much faster than folks expected. And a lot of people who were looking to the normal macro drivers, the sort of ECB headlines, to suggest why it could go lower, they didn't have that. It was Norwegian gas flows. We can come back to that. But in answer to your question, I don't think euro's a buy at all, Tom. I think we go towards parity. I think we could even break parity. And the moves will be non-linear when we do that, because it will be because of gas supplies being cut off, perhaps with Nord Stream 1. And I think as we get to these levels, we've broken key levels all the way back to the French elections and so forth. Periods of very strong euro weakness. We've broken those. We're in a no man's land now, all the way down to parity.
If we are non-linear, does that suggest that Mr. Putin can drive euro lower?
He already is. And I think, yes, he can do more. So to give you some more colour on why I keep mentioning gas, the move today is because German electricity prices, go onto your terminal, type in Germany electricity 1 year, the record highs for the 1 year part of the curve. So it's not a temporary story anymore. German consumers will be paying record prices, whoever's buying at these levels, for the next year. And that's going to affect consumers' contracts. So that's a consumption squeeze for European consumers. That's recession risks. Recession risks push euro lower. Norwegian workers have gone on strike. So 13% of Norwegian gas supplies are turning off this week. And we've looked into it. If someone can let me know, but we don't see an end date to those strikes until their demands are met.
That strike
so we
escalation,
have a big uncertainty on those.
Jordan, this headline just crossed on the Bloomberg that it could shut 56% of gas exports on further escalation. That's a problem. So can you tell me to what extent your call on euro-dollar, and you are looking for parity, I know that, and have been for a while, to what extent is that call basically a call on European gas prices?
It's a little bit like that. That's been the primary driver of the volatility, especially today. But there's a few other factors as well that feed into the euro view. It's not just about gas prices. Global recession risks. We're looking for a US recession in Q4 of this year. Euro does not strengthen when we have recessions, especially with the peripheral yield risks that we have in Italy and Spain and elsewhere. So there's recession risks driven by the global phenomenon of what's going on. Europe's main trading partner is China. China's going for what we call a COVID business cycle, and we've just had another wave of COVID-19 cases, some more lockdowns announced just over the past 24, 48 hours. So the exports for Germany are being weighed on by gas prices, making German manufacturing less competitive, 7 times more expensive. That's how much gas prices, electricity prices are in Germany versus America. So American exports more competitive, and Europe's main trading partner, China, is in a state of slowdown dealing with lockdowns.